Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Royce, and in this illustration, I drew the queen and her servants from the video game Dead Cells. Just a disclaimer. Shit. Oh, excuse me. Just as a disclaimer, I have a cough right now, so bear with me if I sound a little weird. The queen and her servants are bosses in Dead Cells, so I wanted to capture their skills as fighters through dynamic poses. I also wanted to show their teamwork by positioning them as if they were all charging the protagonist together. Here in the sketching phase, it's pretty straightforward. Just sketching some poses, first starting with the queen because she's the main focus, then moving on to the background, and finally adding the servants. Here I started with blocking in the values instead of the color. I had recently done some value studies, which is actually my previous video, and I wanted to apply that practice here. Eventually, after blocking in the flats, I started the rendering of some materials, mostly the clothes and the smoke and moon in the background. Also, here is when I finally changed my OBS to capture my whole monitor instead of just the Krita window, meaning that now you can actually see my layers. My messy, disorganized, awful layers. If you're wondering why the layers weren't visible before, it's because I separated it from the main window, meaning OBS wouldn't capture it. I wanted to draw the viewer's eyes to the queen's head, so in this phase, I wanted the biggest contrast in values to be around that area. When I started this, I had a clear idea of how I wanted the final piece to look like, but I did not have a plan at all for the coloring phase. So here marks the start of the mess, where I slowly but surely realized that I had no idea how I was going to color this grayscale painting. For context, I usually start directly with the colors, and I use a grayscale filter to see the values and adjust the colors accordingly. I've tried starting with values a few times before, and it was always a bit confusing and weird to work with, but here in this painting I wanted to try it again. I had planned to use gradient maps as a starting point, as you can see here, and then stack a bunch of overlay and soft light layers on top to color the different materials. And the gradient maps were useful. I actually think I could have stuck with them when I look back on the footage. But I did not. I used them to help me color some parts of the painting, but I eventually dropped it because the rest of the painting was too much of a hassle to color by stacking overlay and soft light layers. It was in this phase that I really learned just how much I did not know about coloring grayscale paintings. More than that, I also learned just how unprepared I was to color a grayscale painting that was this complex and huge. In the previous phase, things were actually looking pretty decent. But here, I had no idea what I was doing. I was messing up a lot of the values I had made, and no matter what I did, all of my colors and values seemed to turn out like shit. All of this to say, I simply have a lot more room to improve than I thought. Despite the complete mess of the coloring phase, I think this illustration still turned out decent. I managed to make it work, but I admit it's very far from what I envisioned when I started this. The lesson I learned here is that I have a long way to go. I lack skill and knowledge in coloring from grayscale, and in value contrast and value depth. More than that, I also learned that I probably shouldn't try out new unfamiliar methods on paintings that are this big and complex, especially if I want to finish them quickly. It's better see. But I slowly learned that I was very unprepared, and that I took on a project that was too big for my skill set. There, I had to accept that it wouldn't turn out as awesome as I wanted it to. Take it. Happy painting, guys.